makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? I'm getting too far away from the action. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better! Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
it's my lucky day. said I wanted my butt medium rare. Just so you know, this is awkward for me, too. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me.
Only in New York. Spider-Man.
The shaken victim said,
Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. Oh, sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing from. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty, but maybe I can still find some answers. Craven must know I'm after him. He left and took most of his stuff. But he didn't have time to get it all. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. Good. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you would eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and distrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. You grasp at shadows.
And let him ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me. Come get me, fool. I'm right here. I am the hunter. You flail around like a drunken sailor, always one step behind.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. For a word, you are outnumbered by one man. Come get me, boy.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. He's in the trees. Gotta find him before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face.
Good. You fight, you grasp at shadows.
I have to try.
Your own senses betray you. No. Come get me, fool. I'm right here.
Put forth this week in effort, I kind of feel like you don't... Can't let him ambush me from the trees.
I can smell your fear. Taste it, so be it. To the death.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. They don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Think I'll tag along with those trucks and see what's so important. Time for alternative transportation. Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist.
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
It could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. I might just have a future. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shifts.
I'll tell the boys.
On task force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Kitty.
I'll come right out with some cold water.
Skittish!
Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. Hey, you started it. I'll take that. Just what I want.
I don't care what beef you have.
Nighty night.
I see him!
Now, on to you. You'll love my ionic webbing. It makes heavy metal so much lighter.
Afraid to hit a girl? Or
This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, actually it does. Is it just me or am I carrying this entire fight? It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Sure, my ionic web weakens metal. It makes it look... They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys. Come on, you must know. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make them any faster.
The Shogun police. Even bidding, my friend. There add more crimes to the list.
I told you to yell if you saw.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
Okay, ionic webbing, let's redecorate.
Here he is! Bam! I'm not sure about...
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. Ionic like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself. But the night is young.
Bam! There it is!
Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
You're a fool, Spider-Man. If you think those monkeys were meant to do anything more than delay you.
Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again.
How much you cost me? but the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. Let's not fight. This is the armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Over here! Found him! I saw something, I think.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were better than you. Webbs, do your stuff. Booyah!
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories.
Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect.
Bam! There he is!
When you put forth this week an effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
I'll take you on anything. Mono ain't mono. What was that?
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases.
You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this city than you could ever dream of.
Bam! There he is!
This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
I'm gonna beat you senseless. Then it'll be perfectly legal. Please, no applause. Okay, just a little.
You're not fighting a purse snatcher.
Are you deliberately moving really slow? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Fool me once. I'll come right out with some cold water. Give me robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sordid matter.
Why can't they all be like that? Oh yeah! No more games, Buffalo Butt. Just you and me. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin. Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" You're so fat, when you cut yourself shaving, marsh.
I'm down here immediately! Do you expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
Let's see how you do hand-to-hand.
Talk about your level of effort today. It's not good. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which...
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you! You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did. Gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
I'll make an example of you. This is what...
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Tough room. You're so fat when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
lying down.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
He's using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. It seems worst at Times Square.
You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! No one cares! Well, I'll make them care! You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! Go ahead! Don't let me stop you! This is your last chance! Leave now! Just like the bug.
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
Now you'll die! Get out of here, Spider, before you get squashed! I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
So much for the force field. Now I can get over there. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
There's something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
You don't care. I live.
There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. And your power bill's gonna be through the roof.
This is all your fault.
At first I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so. Whatever happened to you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors said, and all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they huddle in the shadows!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you?
I won't let you do this! I won't let you lock me up in Ravencroft again!
Ravencroft? Max, I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting me. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together. Listen, I know we're fighting, but could you recharge my phone? My web shooters are on the fritz. or not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.
Attention all task force officers. Given the growing threat posed by the masked vigilante called Spider-Man, we are clear to escalate to Phase 3 of the Suppression Initiative. Be advised, there is no Phase 4. This ends now.
All units, be advised we have reports of rogue elements of the task force installing unknown devices, possibly dangerous, in populated areas. Proceed with extreme caution.
These guys have lost their minds. I've got to stop those bombs.
We have a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.
Jameson has a point.
Lousy time for my web shooters to stop working. Ran out of options there. And away we go! Power up!
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
I love getting...
If you want me to surrender, raise your hand. No? Well, fine. What the heck was I aiming for? way to fall on my tuchus. Can't always sling a web. I can't tell the regular task force guys from the renegades, but they're all after me, so it doesn't matter. I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys, except for you. Stick around a while. Okay, they can't all be winners.
Let's see how you do hand-to-hand.
Here's one for the highlight reel. Now isn't that more attractive? Hey, you'll be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that.
Got the spider.
This belongs at the bottom of the river. Just made it.
We have a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.
You guys are either renegades or idiots. If you're just stupid, I'll apologize later. Gotta get to the river fast. Time's ticking. Okay, Dynamite. You can go boom now.
I need a bomb squad unit to investigate a reported explosive device. Evacuation is in progress.
Go! What the heck was I aiming for? Hey! I'm the one trying to stop your bombs!
Huh? The spider! Form on me!
This isn't personal. Just think you're a jerk. Okay, maybe it is personal. You're starting to get predictable. minor adjustment. Oh, come on. Cry. I can try to humiliate you less. Wait.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words.
No way am I letting anyone set off bombs in my city. Hustle it up, Spidey. Let's go for a swim. Someday I'll enjoy a nice swing around the city with no violence. Today is clearly not that day. Just made it! No one plants bombs in my city. No one!
All available units, respond to the Oscorp building. Set up a perimeter and assist in evacuation. We have reports of hostiles on the premises, armed and dangerous.
Not again. Gotta get over there fast. How cool is this? Whoa! Oscorp looks like a bomb went off. Or a bunch of them. I need to find out who did it. Make sure they can't do it again. Great. Listen, I know you task force guys think I'm the second coming of Al Capone, but there's a bigger threat right now.
The Goblin gave us this armor after he sprung us from Ravencroft. We work for him, and he wants you alive or dead. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna go with option 2.
Another one? Listen, guys, I know crazy doesn't need a reason, but I've never met this Goblin you keep talking about.
Well, the boss knows you, and he's paying us to bring you to him, in pieces, if that's what it takes.
Just some skinny kid. You're going down hard. Best part of my job, beating down punks like you. I'm gonna beat you senseless, and it'll be perfectly legal. Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words. Yet.
One, please. This must be frustrating for you. It's kind of awesome for me.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal. Best part of my job? Beating down punks like you. The spider!
Kinda makes you want to go into another line of work, huh? Time for some tough love. You are really bad at this.
Let's see how you do handle.
We should breakdance fight instead. Oh, you should see me do the worm. Especially when I bomb you. Time for a bombing run. That's the same kind of Oscorp tech the task force uses. Where'd you get it? What did you do to Harry Osborn?
Yeah, it's what you did to him you should worry about.
Okay, listen up, minion number 4. I want answers. Your pals made it sound like Harry Osborn is this Goblin person. But he'd never do that to his own company.
I guess you don't know the boss as well as you thought. But chew on this. If he'd do that to Oscorp, what would he do to you?
Why can't they all be like that? They say everyone's the hero but come on, I'm the hero. Look at this place. It could all come crashing down. If anyone's still in there, I've got to get them out. Fast.
Hurry! Help me! I can't hold it for long!
Thanks, Spider-Man. I'm gonna write the Bugle.
Help!
Tell them they're wrong about you.
I can't breathe! You're a real hero, Spidey!
Spider-Man, please save me!
Ooh, pretty.
Bless you! I thought I was dead.
God, Harry Osborn, is that really you?
Does it look like me? No. Harry Osborn's dead thanks to you. All that's left is the Goblin.
You couldn't wait, could you? You tried something else.
Richard Parker's spider venom. And look, I'm a new man.
I warned you what could happen.
I'm dying, you idiot. What else was I supposed to do?
You could have let me do research.
No. From now on, I take what I want, no matter who I have to kill.
Score! If you want help, you don't have to fight me. I'll do whatever I can to cure you.
And turn me back into that whiny trust fund, baby? I don't think so.
Listen, what you've done didn't just affect your body. It's twisted your mind. You have to let me...
I don't have to let anyone do anything. That's the old me. Always waiting for Daddy to come and hug me and make it all better. Well, he never did. But it doesn't matter now. I can make it better myself. Well, better for me, not so good for you. I'll analyze your corpse and find out why you're stable. Then I'll do it myself. Cure the disease, but keep the power!
It's the first time anyone's called me stable. I gotta admit, you set the bar pretty low. Sorry for what happened to you, but I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
Ooh, you say... like you have a choice. My father failed me. Peter failed me. You failed me. It's like I always said. You have to look out for yourself.
Your father failed you because he spent all his time trying to extend his life instead of living it. Don't make the same mistake, Harry. This is crazy. You're not helping anyone doing this. Not even yourself.
I'm analyzing. your bio reading. Something you'd never let me do voluntarily. And that I won't be able to do when you're dead.
Look at you! You don't care who gets caught in the middle of your grudge match! These are people, Harry! People with lives, with families and friends who love them! Just because you didn't have that doesn't give you the right to take it from anyone else!
No one gave it about me! Why should I? What about them? Not bad, but I could do better. Maybe I'll figure out how to give myself powers like yours. I'd be a much better Spider-Man than you ever were. Snazzier costume. Maybe some accessories. Spider bombs!
That's enough! I know you're dying. I know you've had it rough. But I'm not gonna let that hold me back anymore. I'm sorry, Harry.
No! You can't do this to me! I'm the Goblin! I'm strong! No one's ever gonna hurt me again!
Come here! You know what you...
Kill me. I don't want to live like this.
That's never the answer. It's the easy way out. You think it's hard for you? There are people sick, dying all over the world, some with the same disease, who don't have your money, resources. Even if you don't want to keep fighting for yourself, you owe it to them. You're gonna answer for your mistakes, and do whatever you can to make up for them. The greatest man I ever knew taught me that.
All units, we're getting alarms from the Ravencroft Institute. Can anyone respond? Over. Dispatch, we got our hands full with the blackout and Oscorp. Cannot respond. Repeat, cannot respond.
I better get over there now.
There's a riot at Ravencroft. We don't have the manpower to handle it. All we could do is close the bridge, seal it off.
What about the people who work there?
We sent in some task force guys to evacuate. But they're having a bad time. Any chance you can lend a hand?
On my way. This is a nightmare. How'd it get so bad so fast? It's like someone deliberately freed all the most dangerous inmates. This is worse than I ever imagined. Both the staff and the non-violent inmates are in a bad spot. I've got to get those people out. Expect me to stand there? Now I'm on to you. back. I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. Ionic webbing! Boom shakalaka! Web shooters are down.
Spider-Man! Get me out of here!
Thank you. It got so bad, so fast.
Glad to help. Now get as far away from here as you can.
Hostile sighted.
Hey! That webbing really brings out your eyes. I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. I call this the seismic blast. You can call it... It's out.
Thank you. I was so scared.
Head for the bridge. The police will get you out.
Target acquired.
I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. Ionic webbing makes everything better. I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. Did it. Even you're impressed. This isn't personal, I just think you're a jerk. Okay, maybe it is personal. This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, actually it does.
I'm gonna beat you senseless, and it'll be perfect.
Now isn't that more attractive? The web shooters really don't like electricity.
I'm trapped in here! Spider-Man, you rock.
Don't thank me yet. You need to get to safety.
Spider-Man, help me!
Stick around a while. Okay, they can't all be winners. Kinda makes you want to go into another line of work, huh? Mencken, right? You work for Oscorp. I'll try not to hold that against you. What happened here?
It was Cassidy. We tried treating him with an experiment.
Don't! I know what you and Fisk were up to. Using these people as guinea pigs.
Okay, fine, but the danger's real. Cassidy changed into something horrible, deadly, and he wants to make more like him. How do I stop Cassidy? I'm not sure you can. You'd have to overwhelm the symbiote we injected him with. Stop it from functioning. Inflict too much damage for it to handle. Perhaps with fire, or intense vibrations. It's all theoretical. We plan further studies, but...
What did this nutball cocktail of yours do to him?
I don't fully understand it. But like everything else, the goal was to cure the Osborns. In this case, by creating organic, intelligent life forms, nanites, that rely on the body's survival for their own. Now listen to me. Any disease, any damage, they can recognize and heal, as well as protect and defend the host.
Symbiotic relationship. More? Cassidy's a loony psycho killer. When did he turn into a social butterfly?
He had an abusive father, absent mother. He was always jealous of other kids with loving, stable families.
So he's trying to create one?
Yes. Out of the most dangerous inmates at Ravencroft. He wants to build a family in his image.
I'll get you outside, which is more than you deserve. But then I have to go after Cassidy.
I agree. He's headed for the sub-basements, where the most damaged inmates are kept. Now, if he makes them into beings like him, no place will be safe. Oh.
Quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one. Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it.
What's that?
Got eyes on the spider.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Okay, I'm fine from here. My car's outside.
Get to a hospital. Tell the police everything. Or after I'm done with Cassidy, I'll come looking for you. With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Heavy-duty security. Wonder what they had here. I get the feeling something seriously wrong was going on here. That water's got a live current in it. Gotta stay on high ground.
Officer down! Got him!
This isn't personal, I just think you're a jerk. Okay, maybe it is personal. Oh, that was fun. Let's do it again.
The spider! Form on me!
I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. My web shooters aren't working. medical equipment, burn marks. I bet this is where they held Max Dillon. I have a feeling there's something behind that wreckage. Stay out of that water, or I'm gonna get one heck of a jolt. Venom Project. Huh, great. Why is it never the Puppy Project or the Chocolate Project? Gotta stop Cassidy before he makes things even worse.
Now, you're trapped in my web, little spider. Don't fear the darkness. Let it in.
What on earth is that? Actually, it doesn't look like anything from Earth. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
I have a growing family, Spider-Man. So many mouths to feed. I think I'll feed them you.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
My friend is hungry. It wants a nice fat spider to munch on. You rejected my gift.
Gotta get back to the action. That's as far as you go. One of you is already too many.
I'm not Cletus Cassidy. Not anymore. I'm my true self now. I'm Carnage.
They say everyone's the hero of his own.
Poor little spider. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you?
I didn't web up your mouth because I don't want you to suffocate. You're starting to talk me out of it.
See, you think you're joking. But I know what you won't admit to yourself. When I killed those criminals, you were happy. You were grateful to me, weren't you?
No,
It's not too late to understand. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
You said you kill to understand death. What are you trying to understand?
The meaning, the truth, the secrets it reveals about all of us that we're afraid to see.
I can tell you that. Death is a part of life. It happens. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes for no reason. You're wasting your time looking for some cosmic answer in death. Life is where you find meaning. And buddy, you've wasted yours. What makes you think I'm anything like you?
You wanted to do what I did. End those criminals forever.
That's true. I didn't want to admit it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that way.
I knew it.
That's human. Anger, wanting revenge. It's not wrong to feel emotions like that. It's wrong to act on them. You say you're searching for answers in death, but what were you trying to do when I stopped you? Make others like you? A family?
So we can spread the message, the truth, that chaos and death are the only—
Wrong. You're trying to create a family because you never had one. You weren't looking for death, Cletus. You wanted the life you never had. Now who's not seeing the truth?
Here's the real difference between us, Spider-Man. I'm at peace with who I am.
You shouldn't be.
And you should? Then why aren't you?
Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know what will. Death.
Good thing my costume protects me, but not enough. Webs. What all this stuff these bad guys are wearing this season. Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. Cletus, I can help you. Take you to people who can fix what they did to you.
You're the one who needs fixing, Spider-Man. I'm finally perfect. I was always meant to be.
Hey, you'd be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that. Hey! I said I wanted my butt medium rare.
Chaos and death. When I put them together, we'll spread the word. We'll wake everyone up.
I wish you wouldn't. After the week I'm having, I could really use a nice long nap. That webbing really brings out your eyes.
The harder you fight, the more it'll be when you reject it.
Quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one.
Maybe we'll kill each other. Just die.
I call this the seismic blast. You call it lights out.
More blood.
I'd prefer to give you individual attention, but I'm really busy. better? My luck. Now I'll get busted for smoking and puffing.
Why are you fighting? We're so alike. Practically family already. What I did to criminals is what you wanted. Do. I help us get. Be free.
You're wrong. You're nothing like you. The whole reason I'm here, the whole reason I do this is to stop people like you.
You like hurting me, don't you?
Oh, no, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Seismic blast has a way of bringing people together on the floor. That's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.
What's the matter, Peter? You look like you lost your last friend. Hey, but I know for a fact you've still got at least one.
It's Uncle Ben. I miss him so much. I just feel lost without him. He raised me. I loved him. And he died because he was looking for me. I'm not sure how to live with that.
Let me ask you something, Pilgrim. Your Uncle Ben, he was one of the best people I ever knew. Everyone loved him. He had an amazing life, right? So, why do you want to make it all about how it ended? What counts isn't how he died, Peter. What matters is really the way he lived. I want you to make his life mean something. I want you to be the man he raised you to be. The man that he was so proud of when he saw what you were growing into.
He told you that?
All the time. Your uncle knew what a tough place the world could be. He knew that it needs heroes. And hey, take it from me, you are one of those heroes. So what do you say? Are you gonna go out there and prove it? I want you to do it for Uncle Ben, and for me.
Yeah. Yes, Dan. I will. I miss Uncle Ben. I'll always miss him. But I don't have to replace him, because he already gave me everything I needed. Now it's up to me to honor his memory by using what he gave me, in a way that'll make him proud.
Nuff said. Nuff said.
Oh, you can rely on me, Mr. Mayor. I consider it my honor to provide any help I can. What happened to young Osborn is tragic, but never fear. I'll continue to finance the task force myself. And, at the risk of seeming overconfident, I promise you, with the criminal organizations that plagued our city crushed, the crime rate will go down to a manageable level. Yeah, goodbye. There you are. Come in, my friend. Come in. I couldn't have done this without you. Chameleon.
What happens now?
Now, the real work begins.